But yeah, if you don't mind me asking, like, what are your guys' name and what are you doing here for today?
My name is Glenn.
I'm Max.
I'm married.
Cool. Yeah, and what are you doing? How are you doing?
We just came out here to play football, practice football.
Yeah, I'm a football player. I play quarterback at Santa Monica College.
I play receiver, running back at Roybal High School.
I play corner at Roybal.
Cool. So you like football?
Yeah.
What about politics? Not that much.
I mean, I'm not really know about politics, but
Did you not pay attention like in like history class or something? Like, do you remember anything at all?
I think I do. I mean, it depends on the question. I could probably answer something.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna ask you some presidential questions. You know, basic stuff about like what's currently going on in the world of politics. So if you win, I got $100 for you. But if you don't, you got zero.
Alright.
But fair warning, it's not gonna be easy. But just to actually go a little bit easier on you though, I'm gonna give you a choice, right?
Alright.
So basically, you have two choices. Choice number one, you can either name one president from any of those years, from 1944 to 2024. Or you can name 10 American presidents, but in the last 10 years.
Yo.
The last 10 presidents.
Do you remember the last 10 or no?
I think you could probably name one. I probably don't.
Name one from, like, just from recent.
So to clarify, the question is supposed to be from those years, 1944, 2024.
Oh,
in
like
that
you're gonna pick a
range.
year? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah. I'm gonna pick a year at random, and then you choose to answer just one. Or you could try your luck answering 10 presidents, but starting from like today. So basically
Okay,
2024,
I think we'll do the 10.
2023.
I think you got 10? Yeah, I think I got
The
10.
last 10.
Oh yeah.
Can it be in any, it has to be in any order, or does that have to be like...
No,
Yeah.
no, just 10. Literal,
Alright, cool.
but as long as it's like from this year and then going
Okay.
back.
Alright, sure.
You know what I mean?
Alright, let me try it.
Okay. So you're gonna do number
More
B.
recently, Joe Biden.
Okay,
And then
obviously.
previous, Donald Trump.
That's 2.
Previous from that, Barack.
Okay, that's 3.
Then
Previous from
Bush.
that was
it's Bush.
George Bush, okay.
No. This is just you. Don't help him out.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. It's just you right
Oh,
now.
okay,
Like
so we just
don't
have a
help
shot,
him.
okay.
Yeah. It's just it's one shot per person.
You want me to start from the beginning, or?
Yeah, literally. Like so, basically, yeah. So far you have 3. So
Yeah, so I have Trump.
You have Trump?
I have Biden, Trump,
Uh-huh.
Barack, Bush. I want to say, was it Kennedy?
like which Kennedy? There's many of them, bro.
John F. Kennedy, probably.
Okay, that's 4.
That's for fuck. Yeah, that's crazy. Before that, probably, I don't know, I'm gonna guess Lincoln.
You lost, bro.
Yeah, I lost, man. Yeah, I went lost. Yeah.
Sorry to break it to you. Okay, so same with you, man. Do you want to do? So basically, I'm gonna pick a year, and you can name one president, or you can try your luck with like 10,
I'll
but starting from like
I'll
2024.
try my luck on the one.
Okay, cool. So the year I'm gonna give you, so I can kind of go easy on you, it's gonna be 1941. I mean, come on, 1941. That was like World War I era.
Yeah, I think that's is it Truman?
No, Roosevelt.
It was Roosevelt.
Sorry to break it to you, bro.
Yeah.
All right, last one.
It was good. Gingerbread.
Yeah, I'll go one.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick a year. Let's do. You look pretty young, so I'm kind of gonna throw you a curveball. 1981.
Oh, you got that, bro.
What year was that? Hold on, I'm trying to think
Are
of
you
like
done?
what
Let's see,
happened
you
that year.
Like what?
Don't help him. Remember.
1981. Fuck, bro.
$100, man. I know. See,
Yeah,
you can tell.
yeah,
You can
yeah.
tell.
Let me check.
Damn. hold on.
Low key, if you get it, like easy $100, bro.
$100, bro. That's actually
But-
$100.
No hands, no help him out.
Yep.
Bro, I don't even know, bro. I'm gonna just go Lincoln. Bro, I don't
Nah,
know.
bro. That was
Bro, I don't know, bro.
1981 was Reagan.
Ronald Reagan.
Oh, fuck, bro. I was
Yeah,
thinking
bro.
about it too.
That's
Okay.
most recent. That was good. That was good trivia.
Okay, so now I'm gonna ask you a couple more questions and I'm gonna be
That's
done.
cool. That's cool.
So basically, I'm sure you know by now, like there was like a thing that happened with the shooting
yeah,
with the
sure.
president.
Yeah.
So like, what are your thoughts about that? Like, why did you think it happened?
I mean, I honestly think that. I mean, he was a Democrat, right? The president was a Democrat.
The guy that got shot.
Yeah. Oh, the guy that tried shooting Donald Trump. He was a Democrat, was he? No, he was a Republican, I think.
The news said he was a Republican. Yeah.
Republican. So I think that, honestly, I think that was more something towards Donald Trump. Because I think him being a Republican just put him in a stance where it's like, he agrees with everything that Republicans agree with, but I think it's just the person that's like speaking for them he doesn't agree with. So I think that he wanted to, but honestly I think it's the wrong thing to do. I mean, he almost took the life of a person. At the end of the day, Donald Trump is a person.
He actually killed someone that day.
Yeah, he killed him, right?
No.
He
Like,
killed other people.
so someone in the
people,
crowd, basically.
Other people,
Yeah.
I've heard about that. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. What about you? What do you think?
I don't know. It's crazy to me to think how somebody is gonna try to assassinate a president just because of their personal beliefs of how they think that the world should be run. But honestly, I don't know. I'm not really into politics too much. I don't know too much about politics, but I don't know. It's just crazy to me how somebody could go out there and think that it's okay to take somebody else's life just like that.
What about you?
I'm not really into politics, so either way, it's crazy because killing another person is like a whole different type of level.
Yeah, you gotta be like really convicted to be doing something like
it's
that, for real.
Different type of hating.
What's a hater?
And yeah, that's just.
I
it's
mean,
not good.
hey, like, is it good to be a hater though?
No, hell no.
No. So like, okay, but like, he was a leader though. At the end of the day,
Yeah, he
right?
was.
Yeah. So like, what makes a good leader,
The leader is just someone
in
that,
your
like,
opinion?
that boosts everyone's opinions and pushes for everyone to have like equal, just be the same.
Oh, just to be clear, by the way, I don't mean leader in politics. I just mean in general.
In general, yeah.
Because, like, for example, a quarterback is a leader, right?
Yeah.
So, like, what makes a good leader in that context?
They just want everyone to like be on the same page, so they could lead better and win.
Okay, what about you?
I think that leader has many different definitions, but I think that a really good one is someone that really can orchestrate what they have in front of them. And I think that's someone that can take the role of, like, giving people instructions and also knowing what they're doing as well. And I also think that a leader is also someone that strives for greatness and that, believes in everyone, not just himself, and that teamwork is really the dream work. So I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
I think a leader is somebody that's dependable, somebody that could set an example, be on time, and just push everybody to be better that's around them, and works hard, and just puts the team above their personal goals.
Okay. So this actually is a question for all of y'all. So can you be a leader? Why or why not? As in, could you take on that role?
Yeah, I feel like I can.
Why?
Playing football, playing quarterback for years, I've had to get used to working with a lot of people, collaborating in groups, and having to be that leader, having to step up when nobody else wants to. And
Why would anyone follow you though?
Because I'm a good leader. I feel like since I lead by example, and I try to boost everybody else around me by helping them work harder and pushing them.
So you get your hands dirty, so they're gonna follow you that way. Okay,
Yeah.
I can respect that.
I honestly, I would be the best, but I think I could be a good leader because I also do, like he said, learn by example. I think that, learning from people ahead of me who was also a leader, learning from them, I could take that to my personal use and, especially with the team. And I think that I'd be a good leader because I'm really good at communication and, playing football. It's really good at collaborating with other people. And I think that, football, not just saying it's the best sport, but I think that it's really a sport that unites people together. And I think that it's a good way of, helping people stand out to be a leader. I think that people would take things into their own role. And I think that being a leader is probably just the best thing to probably be.
I guess you're used to it. Okay, that makes sense.
I'm not really a leader most times, but I feel like I could be a leader. I could step up when other people are not trying to step up, and just have good morals. Just try my best. That's it.
Okay, so does fame qualify someone to be a leader, in your opinion? Does fame qualify someone to be a leader? Do you have to be famous to be a leader?
I got you. I think that you don't have to be famous to be a leader. Most definitely not. I think that
Trump was famous though.
Yeah, Trump was famous. I also think that
Before he even got into the office.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think that at the end of the day, you don't need a platform. You don't need to be famous to be a leader. I think that if you believe yourself, you're a leader, and if you believe that you have what a leader needs, what qualifies to be a leader, I think that you can be a leader. But I see what you're saying with Trump and everything. That's it's different. He's a celebrity, but at the same time, I mean, everyone around you, anybody could be a leader at the end of the day. I think that's
how you feel.
More of what you believe. Yeah.
Okay. Any thoughts?
Yeah, I agree with what Glenn said, but also that. Well, yeah, you just don't need to be famous to be a leader. But if you're famous, it does help to be able to spread that to other people, and everybody else will know that you're a leader.
Okay. What about you?
Fame does not. I don't think you need to be famous to be a leader because there's all types of leaders that are not famous, and I feel like if
Like
you're
who, for example?
like
What comes to mind?
like mothers, they're leaders, and then most of them are not.
Okay. I respect that. So, last question for y'all. So, obviously, relating that back to the whole event that happened recently with Trump, you know Hitler, right?
Right. Yeah.
Did you know, fun fact about him, he got assassinated, or at least the attempt was almost 40 times. Yeah, while he was like, in charge or whatever.
Yeah, right.
So how do you feel about that?
I mean,
Like-
obviously, I think that people have the
When you relate that to like the events of today, modern days, you know what I mean? Because like, for Trump, it was only once, but this guy, 40 times, he had like ops coming for him like 40 times in a row.
I mean, I
talking
think
like bombs and everything.
I mean, I think that that's a valid reason. I think that man shouldn't have been, a leader or anything. I'm not saying that it's good to kill people, but at the end of the day, I mean, people have their own perspectives. Like what he did to the Jews, though, was kind of like, that's really messed up.
Got messed up, yeah.
That's messed up.
And like, I mean, that's not a leader. That's just someone that's, like trying to do what they can to take over and, obviously be in power to like. But that's someone that puts their personal beliefs over anyone else. And I think that him, doing that with Germany was just like, it was just really bad. And I understand why people hated him. I think that he broke families. He killed a lot of people, a lot of innocent lives as well. Just
And
for
you
him
can
to have
see
that
why
power.
people would try and come after him.
Yeah, I can see definitely why people retaliate against him.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's justified, but I mean, it's, I guess, reasonable. I guess you can understand where people are coming from. But at the same time, I don't feel like it's right, but what Hitler did as well isn't right. So at the same time, he kind of deserves to pay for his actions.
As in, like legally, like in the law, court of law
Yeah.
type of. Okay. Cool. Yeah, you're the last one.
Yeah, it was crazy, but stuff happens. Look at most times nothing changes. People are still trying to get assassinated, and even if their morals are bad, I don't think like killing people is like the way.
So one thing for you specifically though, because like you learn that stuff in school, right?
Yeah.
Like, how did you feel about learning that in school and realizing that now you're living through history, literally right now?
Yeah.
Like the stuff you see today with your own eyes, gonna be like in a history book someday.
Like the pandemic,
that's
it's crazy.
Yeah. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, it's just, I feel like anything could happen in the world, and like tomorrow could be different than any day.
I
Cool.
think it's crazy. Like, I mean, I sometimes look at, like, I wake up every day and I'm just like, damn, like, this happened, and, one day, like, my kids of my own gonna learn about this, and I lived in that time.
In their
And I try
own
to-
textbooks, yeah.
Right, yeah, and I try to, like,
You
imagine
guys are-
myself
You're gonna
as
be
my
like, yo,
parents.
I was there.
I was there, yep. That's what I'm saying. So, like, looking back at everything, like, for example, like, historical moments like 9/11, stuff like that. It's like, we learned about that.
How old were you during that time?
I wasn't even born. I was
What year was it? It was
2001.
2001, yeah.
Yeah, we weren't born.
Yeah, so
Damn,
so
you were
it's
not
like,
born in-
Yeah, we were not born.
born.
So it's crazy, like speaking
Yeah.
from you probably lived it. You're speaking to people that who didn't, but we learned about it in school.
I'm from the 90s, man.
Yeah, the 90s, see, like it's
So like
crazy.
way back, way before
back.
even the internet,
Right,
all
right,
that
right.
stuff.
That's crazy.
So there's like a whole bunch of stuff that goes on today in this world, and it's crazy to think that we're living in it, and our kids are gonna ask us about it one day. We could just say that we lived during that time. So it's pretty crazy.
Okay, so I guess like I can make that last one more wrap up. If you had like a message for like generations from now to send them like 10 years, 50 years, 100 years from now, what would that be?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Just one message.
I think one message would probably be, I think never let anyone limit your goals or your dreams. I think that a lot in this generation, you look at sports, physically, there's other kids that are better out there who have more resources, who have more, more ability to go train, have the money to do that. There's kids like us, like we don't really come from wealthy families or anything, but we're
Just
still out
do it
here.
anyway.
We're doing it anyway, So I think that it's something good, like you look at the competition, but always believe in yourself and not believe in who's out there.
Respect that.
One message would just be to do it. Like, whatever it is do it. Because, for me, it was football. But for somebody else, it could be something else. You just got to do whatever you want. Whatever it is that makes you happy. Whatever it is that you want to do in life. Because, if you're doing something that you love to do, you'll never have to work a day in your life. And me being barely 18, like, I already feel old as hell. And I still got a long way to go. But
Got a long way to
Yeah.
go, man.
I got a long way to go, but it still feels like, I'm old already. So I feel like I've already gone through a huge part of my life. So whatever it is I want to do, I just got to do it now.
Cool.
That's what my message would be.
Cool.
Mine is just to not listen to the people hating, because there's always gonna be haters, and you just gotta ignore that and build on it. build your character.
So to Donald Trump, ignore the haters, ignore the shooters. All right. Again, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was basically it, man. I gotta say, like, you actually almost got close. I'm not gonna lie. The question I gave you for the bet, like, you could have won that one.
Shit about politics.
Yeah, I don't know shit. If it was sports, yeah, I could have won.
Yeah, I would have won for sure.